Guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm coming at you again for another video, and this is for Poppy's new album, Am I a Girl? So I'm gonna go through this album review and let you know my thoughts on this. I was originally gonna do this last week, but I wasn't crazy about it at first. But now, going into this week, I'm just like, fuck it. I'm gonna do it anyway. So let's get into this review. Track number 1 is In a Minute. This one was it was okay. It was very repetitive with its chorus and the verses. The I'll da in a minute, or whatever it was. I wasn't that into this song, but I think it deserves a 3 out of 5 as a fair rating. Track number 2, Fashion After All. This one was a little bit better than this first song, but it was still not at its best with this, how the song was going about and the flow of the song and how it was going. But it didn't do too bad, so there's not much to explain on this song. It's just an average song, so I'd give this a 3.5 out of 5. Track number 3, Iconic. This one was decent. There's a lot of cringe moments with Poppy's voice going into the part Iconic, and when she's saying that part, it sounds very weird, and you get a lot of weird vibes listening through this album that I've noticed. So I'd give this a 4 out of 5 for Iconic. Track number 4, Chick Chick. This one had a really good vibe to it with its nice poppy beat, and the melody was pretty smooth and easygoing, enjoyable to follow. But the song itself was decent. And the chick, you don't like it, suck my dick. I was like, okay, that's weird. She's trying to rap a little with this, with her chorus or whatever in the chorus. She's kind of acting like a tough guy or whatever. Yes. I'm giving Chick Chick a 4 out of 5. Track number 5, Interlude 1. This one was weird with its the interlude going into it, and it just repeats on Poppy and all that with the weird techno kind of melody into it, but it wasn't too bad, so 4.5 out of 5 I'd give this. Track number 3, Time Is Up, featuring Diplo. This one, I wasn't really liking it when I first heard it, but repeating it a few more times after repeated listens, it kind of grew on me. So I didn't hate this song as much as I did originally, but it does get a 4.5 out of 5. It doesn't exactly get a 5 because it's not the best song. It's not a bad song. It's just not the best. The videos, however, is just strange. Like, very strange. And yeah, Time Is Up is getting a 4.5 out of 5. Track number 7, Aristocrat. This one was, it wasn't that great, but it was average, I guess. There's nothing to explain much more into it, but the featured artist kind of sucked. I wasn't crazy about the featured artist, but the song itself was average, so 3.5 out of 5. Track number 8, Hard Feelings. Not too bad. I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember what I thought about these songs, but I'm not really going into much detail because I'm just rating it. But Hard Feelings is getting a 4 out of 5 because it was just one of those songs that was alright. Track number 9, Girls in Bikinis. This one I got a lot of weird sexual vibes listening to this, and I'm like, okay. It just takes your breath away, this kind of song. You're just not really sure what to think of this song. You're like, do I like it or do I not? It's got a lot of weird cringiness in this song. And when she mentions boys in bikinis, I'm like, alrighty. That's even weirder. But the song's okay. I'd give it a 3 out of 5. Track number 10, The Rapture Ball. This one was average. But repeated listens, I'm not really hating it. So 3.5 out of 5. Track number 11, Interlude 2. 4.5 out of 5. It's going into the next song mostly, which is Am I a Girl? And number 11's getting a 4.5 out of 5. Track 12 was not too bad. It was something I didn't expect. The end of the album gets better. It does get a lot better. And I'd give Am I a Girl 4.5 out of 5, even though it's a weird kind of song with the chorus, Am I a Girl, she sings, and then Am I a Boy, and I'm like, what? It gets very weird, this album, but it doesn't do all bad. Track number 13, Play Destroy. It's decent. It's not my favorite song, but it's decent. And finally, X. Track number 14, X. This one had a lot of weird moments. She had, she was going for this Carrie kind of look or referencing it in her song. And then there's like a good side and a bad side. You hear a really nice melody, the da 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 da, and all that, and then she sings, give it to me bloody, please give me bloody. That's the negative side with the awesome guitar riffs in it. Tracks 12, 13, and 14 had really good guitars and drums in it, and somewhat of a weird vibe to it, but they were really good songs. So finally, I would give X a 5 out of 5. That is going to be it for this album review. What did I think of this album? It's alright. For the most part, there were some messy beginnings listening to the beginning, but going into the end of the album, it got better. But out of 10, I'd give this a 7 out of 10. Comment below, let me know your thoughts on Poppy's Am I a Girl album if you've heard it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you want to. I will be hitting you up again for the Bohemian Rhapsody movie review. Possibly tomorrow or the next day. I don't know when. It's gonna happen sometime this week. But I will be hitting you up tomorrow for the Imagine Dragons Bad Liar track review. So definitely stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one.